Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel. And my channel is now on track. Today is Sunday the 23rd. This is my video that is supposed to go up on Sunday the 23rd, and I am putting it up on Sunday the 23rd. That was a lot, I know. Alright, so I have this Sunday and next week left for my Close to My Heart series using this collection here, the brushed collection. And let me tell you what, perfect, because I can get one more full layout out of it after this layout here. So I did have this wonkily cut piece of paper right there. And I'm going to go ahead and just trim a strip off, because I had a different idea for what I was going to do. But I ended up using that fun little triangle piece. I will leave a link to my website below if you'd like to pick up this or anything else from Close to My Heart. I absolutely loved all the bold colors and patterns in this paper collection kit. I did go ahead and choose that teal paper back there is also Close to My Heart as my cardstock base. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to use the blue side because it matches. Now I have to figure out what to do with these strips that I had cut, because I had a different idea in mind. And I'm thinking maybe I'll just run them this way and see how that looks. And let me tell you what, absolutely, I hate it. I don't like it now. I didn't like it then. But I'm going to give it a try. I'm working on it. I'm thinking, oh, maybe I don't like it that way. Maybe it just needs to go this way. Let's keep working at it. And it's awkward. It's weird. And no. Okay, just no, right? Just no. But I'm thinking, well, maybe if I put my pictures on it. So I'm like, keep looking. And then I'm like, no. What if we do this? And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm digging that. I'm digging it. And I was actually going to make it into like little starbursts, but I don't even do that. I'm like, all right, I really like that. It takes me a minute because I'm really thinking like how I can do it. And do I want to cut them? Do I not? And I'm like, yeah, we can get her right there. So I'm trying to spread them apart, but I want them to meet at the upper left-hand corner of the page, right? And I'm running out of pictures in this little collection box to scrap with. And I don't want to add more, because that defeats the purpose of trying to use everything up in my little 12 by 12 iris containers. I did have a couple little bitty scraps there, that you see I was trying to use that. So I'm going to go ahead and pull her back off. I'm going to pull this triangle piece back off. And I'm going to do something that is just a cheating method. I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to trace where it needs to be. All right. And that is just so that when I pull these back off, I can get them right back on, because I know that it's going to be covered by that blue and green flowered paper. All right. So we're just going to trace them just like so. And once I pull it off, there they are. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one adhered nicely down. And I'm just going to stick it right where I had it. And then we're going to go ahead and get some adhesive from my ATG onto this piece. I did not like this side of the paper right here for some reason. I tried to use it a couple times, and it made it, but it wasn't. I love this flower side. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get that stuck on there. I'm going to go ahead and get this piece adhered down. I'm not going to lie, that is pretty much the bones of my layout there. We're going to get that nicely adhered down. Now I do miss it and have to come back and trim it a little bit later, but I'm okay with that. I'm just going to flip this over. And just trim off these little pieces. I know that they have adhesive on them, but I'm okay with that. I was going to try to use them as borders on my picture, but it looks really stupid, and I end up ripping them, and I do believe they end up in the recycling bin. Excuse me, which is okay. So I was on vacation this past week. Trust me, I went nowhere. I did nothing. My fiance took the week off as well, and we organized and cleaned garages and sheds. I have 3 of them. 2 are medium-sized. 1 is pretty large. Actually, 2 are pretty large and 1's medium-sized. You can pull a vehicle into all 3 of them. 2 of them you can pull one vehicle in, and 1 of them you can get 3 vehicles in. So there's a lot of stuff in there. We still have the very large one left, but super excited with what we got done on the 2, and also the inside of the house, and the everyday stuff. We're getting new living room furniture this coming weekend, so that's exciting. So I'm hoping that he can get the new lighting, the new light fixtures and ceiling fans and everything up this week. Just updating and modernizing the house. I do have a now eggplant purple back door, which I'm super excited about, and soon to have a navy blue sapphire colored front door, but I have to wait for the door is damaged. It was installed damaged, and now I'm just waiting for Home Depot to fix it. Yay. Anyway. All right, so that's where I tried, and it didn't work. It looked stupid, and I was like, I don't like that. So I am going to go ahead and slightly border it on this pink. This is about all I can use this side of the paper for. Now, I do go ahead and just get this cut straight off. I grab my trimmer, and I'm going to cut it straight off. I end up leaving it. I don't trim the bottom. I like the little zip strip down there just for a pop of something different. It's not, just randomly bordered. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, yeah, all right, I like that. So that's going to go right about there. Now, I am able to use up a lot of this sticker sheet, which is something that, I'm trying to figure out if I can use this at all. And I'm like, just stop, Becky. It's just not going to work. I do end up getting that yellow flowered piece on. It is put at an odd angle, shooting out from the left-hand side of the picture. See, because I'm trying for there too, but it still won't work. I'm like, they're the same size. So I'm going to just stick it right there. And I'm like, whatever, it's down. It's used. I don't have to recycle it. I was thinking about maybe doing this, but it's too similar to the sheet that's, with the bubbles on it right there. So we're going to go ahead and get this adhered down. Finally. And we are going to grab the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. Now, I do put that all the way to the bottom of my paper. That's what I'm doing right there, is I'm lining that up. And I actually like the way it looks. Just see. I realized I was a bit off screen, so I do like the way that looks. I am going to come in with these cute little flower daisies. And we're going to put one right here because I think there's an odd little section right there, but it does nestle, it has the picture nestle nicely in it. And then we're going to go right up here as well. And I'm going to get a butterfly. There's 3 butterflies. I'm going to stick 3 down. I am going to go ahead and not make you watch me do that. But what I did was went ahead and put some foam adhesive onto them. And we're going to make a cute little banner cluster right up here at the top. That's going to take me a minute. I'm going to look at it. It's going to be crooked, and I'm going to have to fix it. I'm going to stick this. I am off camera just a bit. I am apologetic for that. I am going to go ahead and stick these little foam adhesive popped up little butterflies on each one of these little clusters there. I'm going to go ahead and trim this off. And the reason that I shot the butterfly off the page was because I had the paper shooting off, so I didn't want it to look awkward. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm going to have to reposition my camera. I am super sorry. You guys are looking at most of my desk on this one. Oh, Becky. Anyway, there is not going to be too much more that I do to this layout. I do grab some bits and bobs just to throw around the layout, and you'll see here I'm mostly getting them off of the sticker sheet, which is almost completely used up, and I'm super stoked about that. I am going to go ahead and take this green border strip right here, and I'm going to mess with this for a minute because I can't get it straight. But I'm going to go ahead and use it to fill that seam right there. And I will use, once I trim it off, I stick it back on the sheet. And I will get that used up in the next layout, because that layout is mostly green, because that's what I ended up with. I felt like it needed something right here. I don't know if you guys think that made it better or worse. But like I said, I'll go ahead and leave the link to my website below if you'd like to pick up this beautiful collection or anything else from close to my heart. All orders in the month of August 2020 do receive a free gift. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my page if you haven't already. Just a little background about this picture. My dog is weird and does not know that she is not human, and she is sleeping in her bed that she has. It's the big oversized chair, and she must have blankets and she must have pillows. So I'm trying to figure out where I could put this, and this piece, words are hard. This sticker is going to serve as my title, and it says it's something about the very thought of you makes me smile. I'm going to go ahead and get it right here in this big open spot under the picture and on that pink paper. It does take me a minute because it's a lot of adhesive down there, but that's going to go ahead and serve as my title. Like I said, there's not too much more that I can think I do to this. I do grab a couple round heart stickers from the sticker sheet. I'm grabbing something up here. Oh, ribbon. I do put a piece of ribbon on this layout. I make a very weird, wonky knot that lays flat. I'm not real sure what I'm doing, but I was just kind of leaving it in just to show you that I am trying to do something different and not just make a bow or run it through a tag. But the knot lays like super duper flat, so I am just going to go ahead and stick that up there. I use liquid adhesive, and that is art glitter glue in my fine liner bottle. It does take a minute for it to dry, because it's not really ribbon glue, but it does eventually latch on. And I'm going to hold it for a second, and then I'm going to go ahead and get those hearts put on there. But yeah, just trying to use up ribbon and twine this month. That is my product focus. I do have a product focus bin now, so I won't ever just have I won't have an item that's product focus. Everything that is in the bin on my desk I'll try to use. So here are those little heart pieces, heart stickers. And after that, nothing else will be done to my immediate knowledge. I do thank you guys for being patient with me this week and letting me get my channel caught back up. And we will return to our regularly scheduled program from now on. So give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.